was a little bit more complex, learning property and casualty, which I was doing at Farmers, that mortgage might be something I will be able to catch on to fast.
Sure. Yeah. No. Yeah. Absolutely. And it's, like I said, very simple form of insurance. So if you will, just grab a pen and notepad. And what I'm going to do, Justice, is just go through. I'm going to reverse engineer what it would be like your first year here to make 65K plus your first year here at Symmetry, and see ultimately if that's a good fit for what you're looking for. Okay. Fair enough?
Yes. Fair.
You just let me know when you're ready, buddy.
Oh, no. No, you go. I'm ready.
Okay. Just write down my name so you know who I am at the office. It's Chris, and my last name is Cook. It's C-O-O-K without an E. And just a little background on me, Justice, I've worked here at Symmetry now for 6.5 years. So I interviewed just like you're interviewing with me today. But like I said, that mortgage protection insurance is something was a simple concept to me, and I understood that when I interviewed with the company. What attracted me to the company, and really what attracts a lot of people to Symmetry Financial, is how we do it. Symmetry Financial sends a form out to anybody that refinances, mortgages a home loan. And the people that take the time, fill out those forms, Justice, send it back into our offices requesting coverage. That's the people that you and I would call up those families, set appointments of those families, and then we go out and help those families apply for coverage.
Oh my gosh. No way. No way, Chris. You just I want to cry. This might be like the dream. This might be something I've been waiting for.
Yeah, well, it may be. I know certainly it was for me 6.5 years ago, but what it is those people, Justice, they request coverage from us. The way we run appointments now is we call those families up, set appointments, and we're running those appointments via Zoom session. So I know you're in, is it Monona? Is that where you're at?
That was my Madison, Monona area, either way.
Okay, yeah. So you're in that area. So the good part is, you can run the whole state of Wisconsin just from either Madison or Monona area. But the key part is we run those appointments via Zoom session. That's how we help those families. And bullet point this is going to start to teach you how the income works, Justice. Each application is going to pay you roughly about $550 in advance commission. So our average upfront commission is $550. Some will pay you a little less, some will pay you more, but our average commission is about $550. Okay. So good way for you to look at it there. So every time you help one of those families, that's a good way for you to look at it. Next portion that I'm going to teach you, Justice, is talking about really the numbers. I've worked here for 6.5 years, and certainly we've learned that there's certain numbers that get you a certain result. I know you're looking for a stable income, a positive growth environment, and you like it to be very organized. Well, the good thing that matches really our 3 criteria for you to be able to create a stable income here. What we coach and teach our team members full time is to run 15 appointments a week if they're looking to achieve a $65,000 or more a year income. Those are Zoom sessions. Those aren't just phone calls. Those are Zoom sessions where you actually sit with a client and you see them via the computer and they see you. That's the way we encourage to run those appointments. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. So it's 15 a week. Out of every 15 that we run, we're averaging about 6 to 8 applications for every 15 that we run. And that's typically a net income beyond expenses, anywhere between starting out at least $1,400 to $1,800 a week net income beyond expenses.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
No way, Chris.
Yep. So that's the way we run it. Yeah. And so that's that part. Certainly in those videos, it describes certainly what we do and how that capacity happens. But that's that portion of the business. The next portion, jot this under overhead. Just take notes on this. This is under overhead. Your overhead in this type of industry is your leads. Leads cost us money as a company to invest in, just like it costs our individual agents money to invest in. I teach you start out on Justice the bonus leads. They're the same ones that I started out on here at Symmetry. They're $8 a piece down to 50 cents a piece. Price difference in those, really one thing and one thing only. It's simply how long ago a client filled out a form sending in requesting coverage. Longer ago the client requested coverage, simply the cheaper the lead.
Right. It's simple enough.
Right. And so, just simply understand that part of the business. And that certainly would be, something very helpful for you in that regard. The next part is legal. You got to be legal, just like when you were at PNC over at Farmers Insurance. Here, you got to have a life health license, state of Wisconsin. It's an online licensing course followed by a state exam. Good news is it's something you can get done rather quickly. I did it in 6 days, start to finish, while working a full-time job. So if it's something you're open to, it's certainly something you can get done in a very short amount of time. So, and your state's fairly cheap state to get a license, Justice. It's only about $180 total if you get a license in the state of Wisconsin. Okay. So just teaching you that. Just make sure you got notes with that one. Long term, Justice, say you liked your career here, you thought it was a positive growth environment, and you thought it was something that you wanted to make a career out of, gives you the opportunity to not only be a personal producer, but to build your own agency. Something that I was very passionate about when I started here was building my own agency. I've got 2 little boys, and I just wanted to create a better life for them. And so it gave me the opportunity to not only start here working for the company, but eventually own my own business. So, and that's for people that I think are thinking long-term, people that are looking for growth and looking for it the right way. So that's all I wanted to cover on my end, Justice. What's some questions you got for me?
Well, no, you are a rock star, Chris. You just seem like such a great guy, and that really touched my soul, the way you just kind of opened up to me about your family. I definitely would love this opportunity. And I just have a question, like, would I invest that 180 into myself? When would I do it? Just kind of all the little timelines, like how soon would you want me to give you the money and all that good stuff.
Well,
but other than that, I am super.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
No, but other than that, those kind of questions, I definitely would be a good choice for this position because I am super passionate. I love people. I try to make a difference every day when I can. I am just super persistent in what I do. I never leave a task unfinished. I finish what I start. And I would just love this opportunity. I really would, to just show you what skills I could bring to the table and how I am personally. I definitely feel like I've been missing the insurance business. Because I love touching lives and being able to talk to people and sit down with them, and I just really miss that aspect a little bit about work. And so, yes, I would really love this opportunity.
Okay. Well, let's see this. I appreciate your kind words, Justice. So a couple of things. What's your schedule tonight at 6 p.m. Central at your time?
Oh, my gosh, I'm free.
Okay.
I'm totally free. I'll just be like sitting on the couch watching Mindy on Hulu.
Okay. Well, we've got a corporate overview. We do it typically every 2 weeks. You can see some of the trainers that you'll be training with tonight. I've got Joe Martinez and Jordan Gillum going to be hosting that training session. It's really not a training session. It's more of a corporate overview, just showing you what we do, but you're going to meet some of the people that will be helping train you via Zoom session. So I can send you a,
Chris.
Yeah, I can send you. Yeah, I can send you a link from my office so you can get that. But I would say plug into that. You were asking about the licensing. Keep this pretty simple, Justice. The licensing is nothing you pay us. We just train you how to do it. So how we'll teach you that aspect and how it breaks down. Your pre-licensing course is $79. Keep in mind, not something you pay us, just something you pay an insurance company or a licensing company. That's who you pay for that. We teach you the company, and my secretary will teach you this stuff because she's a contracting expert. So you do that. Number two, you'll have to do a FBI background check just like you did for your PNC license. It's usually about $40. You just do that there locally.
Right.
We'll teach you that process, and then typically whatever your state exam is, it's usually like 45 or $50. You just pay that to the state of Wisconsin when you go take your state exam in person. So
right on.
Yeah.
Right on. I can do this.
Yeah.
I can do this.
So
okay.
Yeah, so that's really what I'm going to do. My secretary, she's gone to lunch right now. She's my main licensing contracting expert. So she can give you a call here in about an hour when she gets back from lunch. She took an early lunch today, and so she can call you and she'll talk to you and walk you through that process, Justice. Also, ask her for that corporate link tonight.
Of course.
And then that way you can plug into that. And I definitely think, certainly you'll get a lot of good information out of that. And then after you watch that link tonight, just call me tomorrow here at the office with any questions you think you're going to really enjoy that overview, because it's going to show you who we are, what we do, how we do it. But more importantly, you're going to meet some people that's going to help train you here within the company.
Some good people. I am so looking forward to that, Chris. If they're anything like you, I feel so blessed to be part of this team.
Well, I appreciate the kind words, Justice. That's it's truly, you've made my Wednesday, so I appreciate that. That means a lot to me.
That's what I'm here for, I swear. And you have like the sweetest kind of like aura about you, because I'm like, your Southern accent kind of makes me feel super comfortable, because I just feel like that's where my family's from.
Yeah.
So in Wisconsin, the way I act, like, people don't, sometimes I'm too like, I'm like a lover, like I'll hug you, like, things like that. And it's definitely, and it's so, so you are, I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's funny you say that. I'm a hugger as well.
Yeah.
And so my whole family is like, COVID, certainly hit all of us hard, meaning that we couldn't hug each other the way we wanted to. So I totally respect that.
Speed is killing everybody.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I swear to you.
Yeah. So, well, definitely, I'll have Tina Freeman. That's the name of the lady that's going to follow up with you. I'm going to have her call you. It should be about, just give her about 1 hour, and she'll be giving you a call from my office.
Cool.
And
cool. And this number is okay to call.
Yep, okay to call. And if I don't answer, all it means, Justice, I'm on the other line. Just leave me a voicemail. As soon as we get it, we'll return the call and get back to you. But I'll have Tina reach out to you here in about 45 minutes to an hour. Okay.
Thank you so much. And I'm really good with names, so I got it. And I will definitely be looking forward to speaking with Tina. And Chris, you are, again, amazing. And I am so pumped about this opportunity.
Yeah,
you have no idea.
Well, it's going to be fun.
Oh my gosh.
Good news is the state of Wisconsin right now is certainly a state of great need for us. So you're in the right place at the right time. Just got to put in the work. So I'm excited for you.
Yes, just put in the work. Me too. And I'm so excited to see what I can do. You're right. You're right. Because it does take work. I'm not going to just hop into it and think, oh, I'm about to kill it. But I have to have the confidence to be like, okay, I'm going to kill it.
Exactly.
Put in, right. Right. I love it. I love it.
Well, fired up for you.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have Tina reach out to you. And if you got any questions from your training stuff tonight, just give me a call tomorrow at the office. Okay.
Of course I will. I can't say how grateful I am. You are amazing. I am going to look forward to that call.
Yep, absolutely. Talk to you soon, Justice. Take care. See you.
Talk to you soon. You too.
Bye.
Bye.
You have reached the voicemail box of 93130268113. At the tone, please record your voice message. When you are finished recording, you may hang up or press pound for more options.
Hi, this message is for Augustine Harris. Augustine, this is Chris Cook, Symmetry Financial Group. Augustine, my office set me up with a brief overview, brief interview with you this morning, giving you a quick call to get that completed. If you'd like to get back in the schedule, feel free to give me a call here at the office today at 865-357-3245. Thank you and have a great day. Were you able to listen to any of that one, Dustin?
The gal that was super excited about all your stuff.
Yeah. Apparently I shocked and amazed her. I don't know what I did that was amazing, but anyway, I guess you work hard enough, you just find people that are ready to go, right?
Man, she is ready. That's amazing. I love the energy she gave.
Yeah, so she is super fired up and ready to go. So anyway, one thing that I just give you a little tip that certainly I use, and I'm sure you do too. Ooh, that one may be calling back. It is. So cool. We'll get another one in front of you. Symmetry Financial, this is Chris.
Hi, I know that I just received a call from this number. I was supposed to have an over the phone interview.
Yeah, is it Augustine? Am I saying that?
Augustine?
Augustine. Okay. All right. Augustine. Hey, this is Chris Cook. This is Augustine Harris, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Augustine, this is Chris Cook over here at Symmetry Financial. I was just giving you a call to get your interview completed. Have you got a few minutes?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. Let me send something. I'm sending a thing over to my other office. Hold on.
Okay.
Just send the real thing. I'll be right with you. So, all right, perfect. And Augustine, I'm looking over your interview sheet here. I've got you're in Clarksville. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you currently working at Train Demand as a flow specialist?
No.
Is that where you used to work?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How long did you work there, Augustine?
I worked there for a year and a half.
Okay. So 1 year and a half. And perfect. Said you're making around 31. Said you're looking for full-time 65K plus a year type income. Is that correct?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. And Augustine, I know my office, my secretary had sent you a brief video over what we were hiring for. Did you get a chance to look through that?
Yes, I did. I went to the site. I watched a couple of the videos.
Ah, perfect. Well, I appreciate you doing your due diligence. So, Augustine, on this right here, this lets me get to know you a little bit better. What are you looking for right now in a new career? Anything in particular?
I'm looking for the ability to use more of my mind, more of my intellect, stimulate my brain, and also interact with people more as far as on a regular basis, instead of it being like weekly, monthly, like it used to be. It used to be the same thing, a routine.
Yeah.
Where I went through and worked with the same group, which was decent, but I just needed a little bit more, on top of the fact that it just, over time, it kind of got played out. So I want to be able to connect with more people just on a more frequently basis, like weekly, daily type deal.
Cool. Now, I'm just sitting here taking some notes. I love that. Connect with people. I think that's something, certainly a value of what we do here within the company is, part of our process is connecting with people and helping them. So I really appreciate that. So Augustine, on this right here, if you'll do me a favor, if you'll grab a pen and notepad, I'm going to go through really what it would look like for you to get started here at Symmetry and make 65K plus your first year. I'll sort of reverse engineer it. Fair enough?
Okay.
And then we'll see at the end of it, it's a good fit for what you're looking for.
All right.
Just let me know when you're ready.
Okay. I am ready.
Perfect. So just write down my name so you know who I am at the office. This is Chris, and my last name is Cook. It's C-O-O-K without an E. And
Okay.
a little background on me, Augustine. I've worked here at Symmetry for 6.5 years here in Tennessee. I know you're in Tennessee, so am I. And so what I'm going to share with you is a breakdown of certainly really what it takes to be successful here long-term, Symmetry Financial. So we work in an industry, and you saw it on the video, Augustine, of mortgage protection insurance. What that is, it's a very basic form of insurance, Augustine. If a husband or wife, spouse were to pass away, what our insurance does is basically pay off the home for the existing family member, right? If one of them becomes sick, disabled, can't go to work, it's designed to pay the monthly mortgage payment. Okay. We do that all across the United States, not just, here in Tennessee. We do it everywhere. Really what appeals to a lot of people, how we currently do it, is we run those appointments via Zoom session. What really attracts a lot of people to Symmetry, Augustine, is Symmetry sends a form out to anybody that refinances, mortgages a home loan. The people that take the time, fill out those forms, send it back into our offices requesting coverage. That's the people that you and I would call up those families via Zoom session, set appointments with them, run those appointments via Zoom session. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. And so the initial contact is just a phone call, and then we set up the Zoom session. Okay, because they're already looking for the coverage, and we're basically caseworkers connecting with those families, helping provide that coverage for the families. Okay, that's the essential ingredients. The next part, I'd bullet point, put this under income. This is going to teach you how the income works. Each application is going to pay you roughly about $550 in advance commission.
Okay.
And $550, what that comes out to, or really what that translates to in this business, $550 in advance commission. Some will pay you a little bit less, some will pay you a little bit more, but you're wanting to make 65K plus your first year. Is that correct? That's your,
yes.
Okay. So if you're wanting to make that, these are the numbers that you would need to hit, or need to be willing to work to do to be able to make that here. So 65K plus, here's the number we teach here in Tennessee. It's 15 Zoom session appointments a week. 15 Zoom session appointments a week. You can probably get this done in about 30 hours total of work per week, 30, 35 hours a week. You run those 15 Zoom session appointments. If you do that, you'll average roughly about half the people we sit with, we convert over to an application. And that is a typical net income beyond expenses on the advance commission alone, Augustine, anywhere between $1,400 to $1,800 a week, which puts you in that 65 to 80,000 first year range. Okay, and all of that certainly is a net income beyond expenses, so just make sure you bullet point that. Okay, next bullet point I'd have you put down is put down your overhead. Your overhead in this type of industry, your leads. Leads cost us money as a company to invest in, just like it cost our individual agents money to invest in. I teach you start out on the bonus leads. They're anywhere between $8 a piece down to 50 cents a piece. Price difference in those, Augustine, is really one thing and one thing only. It's simply how long ago a client filled out a form, sent it in requesting coverage. Longer ago the client requested coverage, simply the cheaper the lead.
Okay.
Okay, so good for you to know on that particular part. Next part, I'm going to teach you legal. You have to be legal to work with us. You have to have a life health license, state of Tennessee. Good news is fairly quick license to get. I got my license in about 6 days, start to finish, while working a full-time job. So if you're not working a full-time job, you should be able to get this done about 5 or 6 business days. So online licensing course, state exam. Good news is state of Tennessee is one of the cheaper states to get a license. It's about $180 total to get a license in the state of Tennessee. Okay.
All right.
Yep. So just so you know, note that So about 180 to get a license here in the state of Tennessee. And a lot of people ask me, Augustine, how do we determine who we hire in Tennessee? Who do we determine who we don't hire? It's pretty simple. You have to pass that state exam to be able to work with us. If you pass the state exam, we have the ability to hire you, train you, and develop you. Okay.
Okay. Now, could you tell me about the test one more time? I didn't quite get it all written down.
Yep. So life and health license is the name of it. And just jot down that it's going to be total to get through licensing about $180 total that you'll pay to the state of Tennessee and the licensing companies total to go get a license. Okay.
So it's 180 or 800?
No, just 180 total.
Okay.
Yeah, 180 total. I'm just giving you what all the process of you getting a license would cost you, about $180.
Okay.
Yeah. Good news is that's pretty cheap. So you have the capability of making 65, 80K a year once you get the license. You know, the vetting process is you getting that license. Fair enough.
Fair.
Yeah. Long term, you know, Augustine, you come here, you like it, you want to make a career out of it. Like I said, I've been here 6.5 years. I love connecting with people. I love helping the people in what we do. But that's essentially what you start out doing, right? Is that right there, right? And so you have to have the ability to go out and help people in that capacity. So that's really all I wanted to cover with that portion. What's some questions you got for me, Augustine?
So after I do get the life health license, what's my next step?
Your next step would be then we would start training with you. You're just going to start training, and shouldn't take us more than 2 or 3 days, but you'll be training with us the whole time you work here. But you'll already be, you know, learning some stuff about the company, stuff like that. You'll work with my secretary, Tina Freeman, on getting the license would be step 1. And she'll send you application paperwork, which you'd go ahead and fill out while you're in the licensing process. And then she can start to send you some training stuff to already be working on, even while you're in licensing.
Okay.
Yeah. And another thing too, Augustine, what's your schedule tonight at 6 p.m. Central?
I'll be at home.
Okay. Well, I would like you to get to know a couple of your trainers that work here within our group.
Mm-hmm.
Some people that'll be helping you in our industry and our business. Jordan Gillum, Joe Martinez, a couple of people that will be able to help you in this industry. But also you can look in on a corporate overview. They do this about every 2 weeks. Some of our leaders do in our group. And you'll be able to plug into that, see some of our leadership style, and see some of the overview of what we do as a company. Would you like to look in on that tonight?
Yes, for sure.
Okay, it's a Zoom session. We just simply ask you log in via Zoom because that's where we're going to send it to you. My secretary, Tina, she's gone. She's the licensing expert. She's gone to lunch right now. She took an early lunch today. So she'll be back here at the office within the hour. Can I have her call you then, send you the link, and then register you for your online licensing course?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Will you be around your phone, Augustine?
Yes.
Perfect. Perfect. Any other questions you got for me, sir?
No, that pretty much is everything.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, I look forward to working with you. You know, my biggest suggestion or thing going forward is get on that link tonight. Watch that. If you got any questions, call me tomorrow here at the office. Tina's going to call you here in the next hour. She's going to put you in licensing, send you application paperwork. We're clear on that. You got to answer the phone and you got to send in your application paperwork today. Fair enough?
Mm-hmm. Fair.
Yep. So you get that completed. She'll get you into licensing. We'll go from there. And then gives us the ability to hire, train you, and develop you. So look forward to working with you, and make sure you get on that Zoom session tonight, okay?
All right.
All right, look forward to it. Yes, sir. All right, take care, Augustine. See you. Bye.
Goodbye.
You know, I say for you, Dustin, is certainly something that I'm, you know, especially on my Tuesday and Wednesday overviews, I'm plugging people into that corporate overview, Remember, it's a leverage point. Notice how I'm leveraging it a little bit different than some people do, that I'm leveraging it as a way for them to meet people that's going to help train them. And you may be like, well, how are they going to help train them? They're direct to you. And it's like, actually, they are going to help train them, because are they hosting a Zoom session today on, do you ever see Jordan or Joe hosting a Zoom session, making calls, running appointments?
Yeah.
Right. So me too. So that's how they're going to train them. Did they ever get on a weekly Zoom session call? Right. Yeah. So that's how they train them. And, as you grow an organization, something I'll teach you too, a lot of these people that are seeing success, I know that they can train other people. I'll put them in a new agent mentor program where I'll pay them like 8% override to help new people get started.
Sure. Yep.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But I want you to think long-term vision there. And also, even you, small level of your company, don't be afraid to leverage other people to help you build your business in a good way. Does that make sense?
Right.
So you could remember, life's too short for me and you to be the hero of our business. And a prophet is rarely ever the hero in his own hometown, right?
Yes.
So me and you want to edify other people. That helps make our opportunity way more credible.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Does that make sense, buddy?
Yep, sure does.
Yeah. So, it's just another credibility thing. What is it? One of the books that we just read, Bring Other Witnesses. And it said that will be the people that tell your story. You with me?
Uh-huh.
And so utilize that. Does that make sense, buddy?
Yep, sure does.
Yeah. So both those interviews went rather well. I'd already put one person in licensing even earlier this morning. I think I'll put 2 more right there. So certainly this ain't that complicated to hire a lot of people.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
So, it's just, what you're doing to hire people in that right there. And then I've got another follow-up with a person here in about 20 minutes to see if I'm going to put them into licensing. So is that helpful today? A little bit more, certainly you've seen it a bunch of times, but the good part is you're always plugged in, my friend.
Yeah, and you're right. I've been here a bunch of times. I learn something new every time I'm here. So I keep showing up.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you, buddy. Hey, I don't know, is mine coming in on a delayed reaction to you?
I know it's my computer. It has this delay through my video, so I don't think so. I think I can hear you in real time, but my picture is way behind.
Gotcha. Is it because it's a local connection or something is it something that you struggle with when you're running your appointments?
I don't think so. I just shut everything. I'm doing 10 other things at once right now. So when I'm running an appointment, I shut it all down to make sure I focus on the one thing.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that'd be my encouragement, buddy. If you get this thing rolling in the right direction, you'll be able to print money here, man.
That'd be great.
To be real with you. So, well, hopefully that was helpful, buddy. I'm shutting down this Zoom session, but hopefully that added value to you today, my friend.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you, Dustin. Have a good one, sir.